Yeah, Gilbert's a stupid fucking name. But yeah, welcome to the next part.
Guess there's no point thinking about it.
Got 2 missions done last video.
Perfect timing. Now we're starting to act like a team.
Mhm.
You like flirting with me? Knock it off. Get in the car.
I'll knock you off. I could elaborate further, but we're still in the 15 seconds of YouTube? No, 43 seconds. Alright, 45. Yeah, I could elaborate further, but I'm not going to. Okay, keep it PG. Mission 8. We're back to Nero Crisis, which is,
Well,
yeah.
no point in turning back now. Not that that was ever an option.
Now we're veg sealed in with the monsters. So,
Payback.
payback indeed. Except not really. So, thing about this mission is this is kind of a,
Dragged you all the way down here.
it's kind of a small mission. There's a lot of weird shit that you could do here. Like, a couple weird shit. Like, you can skip a lot of shit in this game. Like, a lot. I fucked up that combo really bad. But you can skip a lot of shit in this game if you know how to do it. Like, little shortcuts, little things that you could do to, like, skip over entire fights or whatever. I was trying to do it in, mission 2? The mission with the, mouth guy, but, like, you can actually jump over that. And I don't even mean, I don't even think you need Excalibur. You don't need Caliber, and you don't need, the triple jump. If you go far enough, and you jump, and then you air hike, and then you do the air taunt, you can probably make that entire gap over there. And I say that now because in this mission, there's a couple spots that you can just cut through the fucking level, like, and cut through entire fights and entire segments really, really fast, just by doing jumps, just by using your exceed for the air, because the exceed is the highest jump, is the biggest jump you could possibly get. And also, I think I was showing off there, if you hit it the right time, you can do little punches. It's your devil thing. But the timing on it is really weird, and if you accidentally grab, you stand for a long time, so it's not really worth trying to do. Really, if you do showdown, it comes in handy. Yeah, because I almost got fucked right there. If you do showdown, while you're hitting, you can try to, like, press circle during showdown, and then you'll be throwing out a bunch of, like, kind of persona punches left and right. It's a cute little touch. I'm not gonna say it's useful, because in all honesty, I really think if you're gonna be swinging, you should probably be trying to swing and exceed with every exceed hit. The actual punch from the persona that you have, it's not worth it. Now here's this thing too. So, also, if you hold a charge button thing, you can jump out of that shit, so that's a small thing that you can do. But, these guys are fine. I was using Rawhide a little bit to try to show that off. But yeah. It's nothing too special. Thing in the air, you get, like, yeah, like that. It's nothing, Rawhide's not that great. It's okay for crowd control, I guess, apparently, that's what it's used for. But it's, I don't know, it's not that great of a weapon. It's kind of worthless, if you ask me. But, there's this other enemy that's going to appear right now on every other difficulty. He appears over here. Now, with Nero, this is a little bit hard. Because what you want to do is you don't want to do the explosive thing because that'll hit too much. You specifically want to just do the regular shots against him. Typically. You can't do a normal shot. You have to do just a normal charge shot. Because if you do the, like, whole thing, he's going to explode before you can actually hit him again. Now here's this thing too. Now sometimes it'll stun him enough so that you can just, like, do that and get the hit. But now once he's in Devil Trigger, he's not getting stunned that hard. It's not working. So here's the other thing. DT. As soon as you, like, get him, use the DT explosion, knock him off his ass, fuck him in the mouth.
Let's get airborne.
You still have to deal with that though, but it's annoying. But there you go. So yeah, your options against that demon with Nero. Nero is the hardest time to fight that. It's the weirdest one with Nero. Because with the other ones, all you really gotta do is just like, you just throw out the puppets, they'll handle it, whatever. Also, you don't fight them with the puppets. You don't fight them with B. But Nero, you have to do regular charge shot. You have to DT explosion. I don't know if you can parry. I'm not sure if, when they come at you, if you can use your devil grab to like grab them out of the thing. I'm not sure if you could do that. You could also sword parry, technically. You can sword parry. That is not. I was trying to get on the ledge as best as I could, but it was not working out for me at all. I was trying to shortcut that shit. Cause you can like that. But then, yeah, bullshit happens, and I was like, you wanna know what? You can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm gonna get my shortcut. So there you go. Like I said, and here's another thing too. Like you're supposed to like shoot that and then grab it, or you just do this. And there you go, right there, on top. Fuck that grapple shit. Like it's like that shit happens a lot in this level. I kind of like this level because of that. You could just break the game so much. There's like so much that you're not supposed to be able to do, but you could just have fun with it. You want to check behind all of these because normally behind them is usually something. So like I think normally there would be like a devil breaker or something behind that. Now you go into the giant pussy, come out bleeding. That will get you to get wet, I'm pretty sure. You can get covered all the way in blood in this game. It's a nice little thing. Honestly, I loved the way Dante looked in blood in Devil May Cry 3. This is their way of kind of bringing that back, kind of, as a thing. I think it's cool. But most importantly, yeah, and I was trying to like trick. I was trying to like trick on these motherfuckers, like, I was trying to enemy step. I was trying to practice enemy step here, like a little bit. It was not going the best. It was not going the best. But yeah. Air taunt for the triple exceed. But yeah, this level has a couple things, and I think you're gonna see one of them right now. So like, this happens maybe twice in this level. But you see that right over there? So, right there, you just, there you go, Excalibur, yeah, just double jump, Excalibur with Exceed, it'll take you all the way over there. I did the triple jump, really, you could just do the air taunt, and you just skip an entire fight, because you're meant to, like, fall into, like, that ground thing before, and then introduce an enemy type, and then that's a long-ass fight. Fuck that. We're not doing all that shit. So, yeah. There's also a thing to the right of you that you could do. I wasn't doing that. It takes you to some, it's just like some alternate way or some bullshit to where you're going. You're going the right way going here. But here's the introduction of an annoying enemy. One of the more annoying enemies, honestly. I wouldn't say the most annoying. He's not that bad. There's an upgraded version of him later that's more annoying. But yeah, the Ice Goat. So you gotta show Goatsy who's boss, and fuck his face with your sword. And yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I'm still trying to like, they keep on throwing all these fucking. Well, you knee him in the fucking face. That's his special like grab thing. You knee him in the fucking face. But yeah, they keep on. At this point, they start just throwing the Milo Angel, the motherfucking, you know, those guys, the purple fucks. They throw them at you left and right at this point in the game. So just get used to that. Double trigger, pops him up. It wasn't letting me grab him at that point. It's hard to tell when you can grab these dudes and when you can't. Because that was able to grab him. And you do a giant spinning headbuster or some shit. Maximum bet. Wah wah. Did no damage. So yeah. Fighting these guys is a little bit weird. So first off, they're durable as shit to begin with, right? You don't want to get hit when you're using an arm, because that happens. But first off, which honestly is for the better, because that gives me Gerbera. But I don't even think I use Gerbera for the next thing. Gerbera helps a lot in this level if you haven't beaten the game yet and you don't have the triple jump. Gerbera is what you want in this level. For like, I think the next part specifically? But yeah. This dude's fucking annoying. He fucking hurts. Like a lot. Like a lot. And then I do this thing here, which luckily for me, I hit his sword, so I didn't get fucked in the face. But still, it takes a long time to kill this guy. Because he just takes forever. And I think I get ballsy here. I think I just try to, like, get flashy on motherfuckers a little bit. Like, instead of backing over. Because jumping... There you go. I was trying to show off Table Hopper. That's Table Hopper. I was trying to do too much. And, yeah. But I showed off Table Hopper for the one time. It's basically just a fancy evade. That's all it is. When you dodge it a split second, it does that, and it's like a cool little fancy evade thing. There's no difference from doing it normally, because it's invincible either way. It just looks cool. Table Hopper. But yeah. That guy's dead. Took a minute, but yeah. So yeah, just trying to get Exceed. Then you gotta look behind this one. And in here should be a hole with orbs. So yeah, you get the... I thought I was showing it off here. Yeah, if you roll around in it, that's how you get bloody. So you find a blood pile, you roll around in it, and then you get the get wet at the end. Now this part here, they highlight that divinity statue for a reason. Because one, it's another way to get to the shop without Nico. But two, get Gerbera. You get Gerbera because you saw that shit that I did with Exceed with the caliber. You can't do that here because there's enemies over here that have lock on. So I did that without Gerbera, but again, that was using a triple jump. So what you would want to do is you would want to do one jump, then you do that, and then you use Gerbera like that to get across. If you don't have the triple jump because you haven't beaten the game, you use Gerbera to get across using that. Or you might be able to get across just doing one jump, taunt, another jump. Like one taunt, air hike, taunt, like do some shit like that, or possibly like jump, taunt, triangle, hold, triangle, especially if you like got the Exceed going, and then air hike, taunt. There's ways to get about it, but yeah, you get Sweet Surrender. I break that immediately just to get some health back. Yeah, and here's the new Gerbera. It's the DLC version of Gerbera. Really, all it is just a different look. It just looks cooler, I guess. If you use Gerbera on the ground, it ground pounds people near you. This one, if you use it on the ground, it'll lift them up with you. And if you're in the air and use it, it just brings them down with you. So it's a slight difference, but it functions the same, really, like across the board in all the major ways. You gotta fuck up the goat. Fuck up Goatsy. The nobodies are annoying. I might get fucked in the face by Goatsy. I'll have to see. I don't remember too much of this. But the goats, there you go. Of course, because things can never be too good. But yeah, you gotta remember when you fight the goats, and then there's the other kind of enemy that you'll see later, or if you haven't already, I don't remember. But you haven't been seeing it right now, so I'll save for later. Yeah, just fuck up Goatsy. There you go. There you go. Okay, there you go. Alright. Now this is a little bit harder. With nobodies, they have the mask variation. And when they lift the mask on, they hurt that much more. Also, they don't take hit stun as much. It's very hard. You can knock off the mask. You can knock off the mask, but it takes a minute to do that. It's hard. It's plus with Dante Must Die, everything's already that much harder, so it's just kind of... I tried to grab, I wasn't able to. It's hard to tell when you can grab a nobody. But yeah, we fucked his face, so it's fine. Trying to get that Exceed going so we can shortcut this motherfucker like that. And you get the Mega Buster. It's the most useless Devil Breaker in the game. It's just there for like visual points, I guess. I think I maybe showed it off in the Artemis, but yeah. All the Mega Buster do is you can run and you can shoot. Its breakage is pretty useless. It's very weak. Your jump looks Mega Man-y. That's the secret mission for here. Secret mission is this is the most annoying. This is the hardest mission. This is the hardest secret mission. Hold me to that. Hardest secret mission in the game is that mission right there, because it just is so annoying, and like the way that you have to do it, it's so like so precise. Like it's not, you won't die from it. It's not like you're fighting or anything, but it's just it took me like 10 minutes or some shit. It took me like 10-15 minutes or some shit. It's annoying. But you go behind here, you kill this little tentacle monster. Said no hentai girl for you. And that will be a blue orb, but it's a red orb since we already got it. Now come through here. Now here's this thing right here. Right over here. Right over here. So yeah, that's the phone for Nico. But instead of going over there, sometimes on the lower difficulties, if you go over here, there should be an arm. There should be a devil breaker that you can pick up. Here it's just some red orbs. You get that because red orbs are red orbs, so yeah, red orbs. But instead you see this little platform over here. You jump over here. And then I try to show it off without the triple jump, because you can. So you can just get this whenever. You get the 3 impulses of the level. The 3 red impulses. Now you fuck them up. You fuck them up like they owe you money. Beat the shit out of their face. DT. Make sure all of them die. All of them die. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. And yeah. Gotta try my hardest to kill this one. Boop, boop, boop. 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 Out. Boop. Obby. Obby. And then you grab him, and then you beat his ass, and then, yeah. There was a third one, but it escaped in the fight. The red impulses are weird like that. Like, you're not supposed to look at them. You're supposed to get the screen off of them, and then, like, turn the camera away from them. Because as long as the camera's not facing them, they'll probably stay. And also, if you hold X, you'll float. If you hold X, that's a nice little thing that they kept from DMC. It's just the float little thing. But yeah, when you see multiple red impulses, focus in on one, make sure that the camera isn't showing multiple, because if it does, one will dig into the ground, and then you'll lose out on an impulsa. But I think as long as you kill at least one impulsa, you still get the bonus for the level, I think. Then here, then you get this. My Mega Man arm. My magazine. My magazine! So yeah. I think I talked about it before, but what you could do is typically with Nero, on the lower difficulties to save you money later on, when you're playing through like Devil Hunter or whatever, on the lower difficulties when they actually give you a bunch of devil arms, you collect them through the level. And then when you get to a Nico van or something, you put all the arms you earn inside, you just unequip them, and then they'll be saved for later. And that's how you can build up a huge arsenal of arms, because they give you a shit ton of arms. A shit ton of arms. And these arms can get expensive. They can get expensive, and it's not like, you know, there's anything else to spend on, because there's no more Vital Stars or Devil Stars to spend on in this game. Or Holy Waters or anything. Actually, there is a Holy Water in this game, but I think you saw it. Maybe not. But if you die and you use the max, if you pay the max red orb, it'll actually hurt the boss, I'm pretty sure. It'll actually hurt, like, give, like, area of effect damage to everybody, like Holy Water. So Holy Water is still in the game. It's just in a weird way.
Hey, douchebag.
So yeah. But the arms can get expensive, so whenever you get the chance, just grab a bunch of arms. If you're not using them, and if you're still holding on to them, because you don't want to break all of them, so you just unequip them. Unequip them, go back, pick them up, and then unequip them or whatever.
I bet your parents didn't like you much. Because your name sucks.
I am without a name.
I have no name.
Am
I have no mouth.
absolute.
I must scream.
Well, no name. I'll be sure to put that on your tombstone.
You will.
Yeah, this is that one black bitch from Twitter that was trying to talk down on J. Cole.
I'll show you dead weight.
Time to yeah, it's time to show her dead weight. Alright. So here's the thing. I'm not fighting him as hard as I was fighting him the first time because you're not supposed to win this boss. I mean, I think this boss fight you actually are supposed to win. You're actually supposed to break the shield here, I think. I don't remember how this thing works exactly. I think you are supposed to break the shield though. You are supposed to get further than just here. But because the way that this game works is you're not supposed to win. Maybe get to a certain point, maybe you could do like a certain amount, but you can't win. And as you see, so you get the laser from you got the time shit from the time horse, you got the fireball from the big boy, you got the ones coming down from Artemis? No, not Artemis, not Artemis. The laser is Artemis. The laser that's sweeping. The ground shit is I'm not sure what that would be. The ground blast would be... Who was that? Because that's Artemis right there. That's Artemis. So the blue ground blast would be... Fuck. I think that would be... That would be Gilgamesh. The ground blast would be Gilgamesh. So yeah, the ground blast, Gilgamesh. The laser is Artemis. The fireball is the belly guy. The slowdown time is the horse. And then we're done with first phase Urizen.
Weak mortal.
He's like, you bitch.
Power does not
You hurt me.
your veins.
You hurt my skin.
Try.
You hurt my body. Me body. No. This guy is so fucking lame. Like, this is literally Mundus 2.0, and it's so fucking lame, and it's so nothing. Like, it's so... Oh my god. It's so lame. So yeah. Grifting before an useless human. No. We already have Nightmare! I'll give you a hand job! In the back of a 7-Eleven! Despair and death. Yes. Just hurry the fuck up, dude. So that was yours in phase 1. Now yours in phase 2 is, he summons these things. I think these things can give you health or some shit. Not on this difficulty, they don't give you health. Or at least not right now, they don't give you health. So, he has this attack, which is, the Tentacles, which is the boss we just fought, well, not just fought, is the first boss you fight with V, the fucking parasite thing. That's what that boss is, the Tentacles. So he's got, in this fight, he's got the Artemis laser, he's got the Artemis laser, he's got the Gilgamesh bullshit. That is... I don't know what that is, honestly. I don't know what that is. And that's just the tentacles from the parasite. I mean, I know what that is, but I'm not gonna say what that... Oh, fuck it, I'll just say what it is. It's... I'll hold it. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. I'll hold on to it, I guess. Even though, if you're watching, you probably pieced together everything. But in case you didn't, I'll hold off on it.
Cursed. The moment you
But everything's from something. You just got the tentacles from V's first boss. Time stop from V's second. Gilgamesh's like little shooter things that come down on you. The laser from Artemis. Belly monster belly. The brain? Is the brain anything?
Creature stands against a king.
The brain? No.
Is that...
No, I'm not gonna count the brain. The brain is just the first brain that you fight in a prologue. I mean, mission 1, I don't think that's anything. We got an A. So that's also showing, even though we didn't die, technically you still have to style. You still have to style hard, you still have to do a lot of shit. And because we skipped out on a lot of fights, you know, we weren't able to compensate. We got an S on, like, the time thing. We didn't, like, spend anything, so it was like, we got that. That was all good. But in skipping out on fights, you get better time, but you also need to style. Anyway, see you in the next video. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you enjoyed. And, yeah.